Legend says that the Chullachaqui is a demonic goblin from Peruvian folklore. It is a terrifying being that walks between the human world and the living jungle, using trust as bait and disorientation as punishment. It stands around 1 meter 20 centimeters tall, with an unsettling humanoid appearance and a way of moving that always feels slightly wrong. It does not hunt through force. It does not attack on impulse. Its true power lies in altering perception, in making you doubt what you see, what you hear, and whom you follow. It can appear as your mother, your brother, or your child, even as a friend you have known your entire life. Its voice is perfect, its gestures are familiar, its presence is reassuring, and that is the real danger, because its purpose is not to kill you immediately, but to lead you deeper and deeper into the jungle, until returning is no longer possible. Have you ever heard of it? Mythical Ground. If you like mystery, you have come to the right place. The Chullachaqui inhabits the Peruvian Amazon, in regions such as Loreto, Ucayali, Madre de Dios, San Martin, and Huánuco, where paths repeat themselves, where trails seem to move, and the forest falls silent. It is said that it is watching. Its name comes from Quechua, an ancestral language of Peru, and it is itself a warning. Chulla means uneven, and Chaqui means foot, and together the words reveal its secret, the one with the uneven foot. Because no matter how perfect its disguise may be, its body always carries a flaw that cannot be corrected. One of its feet is human, and the other belongs to an animal, most commonly a goat, but sometimes it can be a tortoise, a deer, a wild boar, and in rare and chilling tales, even a rooster. The leg with the animal's paw is the left one and is slightly shorter, which causes a constant, subtle, but permanent limp. That detail is its truth and also its weakness. The Chullachaqui usually wears dirty rags, clothing worn down by time and the humidity of the jungle. Sometimes it carries an old straw hat, bent and sun-bleached. Its skin is deeply wrinkled, like that of someone who has lived far too long under rain and shadows. Its face is unmistakable, a long, crooked nose, pointed ears, and intense red eyes, alert, intelligent, always calculating. Some say it is the evil offspring of a goblin and a demon, condemned to the labyrinth it rules. Others believe it is not evil in a human sense. Rather, they believe it is a guardian of the natural balance, and that the jungle was not created to destroy without reason, but to disorient and punish those who enter without respect. Hunters who kill for sport, outsiders who take more than they need, those who believe the forest is an empty place, without rules or memory. Still others believe it is not a single creature at all, but an invisible nation of uneven-footed beings who roam the forest. Its punishment is not immediate. It is slow, silent. It walks with you. It guides you. It makes you believe you are on the right path. In every version, its most feared gift is shape-shifting. Its disguises are masterpieces. The Chullachaqui does not merely copy a face. It copies memories, gestures, and silences. It will come to you as your brother, asking for help. It will borrow the tilt of your mother's tired smile, the little sigh she makes before she speaks your name. It will copy the exact rhythm of a beloved voice, or the way your child waves without thinking. It does not wear a mask. It enters the memory that sustains that identity and inhabits it from within. When you follow it, something begins to change. Time becomes strange. The wind seems to whisper your name. The jungle adjusts itself to your steps, as if it had always wanted you to be there. Paths appear where you did not see them before. Side trails that seem ancient, correct, inevitable. The trees close in. The sky disappears. Distances stretch just enough to break your sense of direction. Sounds become confused. Even colors seem slightly wrong. And when you realize it, it is already too late. You are lost. In different parts of the Peruvian Amazon, people call it by many names: Chullachaqui, Mount Goblin, or Shapi. In all cases, it is said to vanish into caves, riverbanks, and above all, into the roots of a colossal tree revered by shamans, the lupuna. The lupuna is not just a tree, it is a living pillar. It can rise over 70 meters tall, with enormous roots that spread like natural walls. In other parts of the world, it is called samauma or kapok, but here, its name is a threshold. Many stories claim that the Chullachaqui appears and disappears among these roots, crossing between the visible world and something that exists alongside it, unnamed. There are ancient stories of a contract made before the rivers had names. People spoke to the Chullachaqui as they would to the wisest elder on a riverbank. It demanded respect in exchange for passage and plenty. Those who honored that law prospered. Rubber flowed for them like an endless vein. Trails offered easy prey. Medicinal plants seemed to step forward from the undergrowth just when fever rose in a child. But if anyone revealed the source of these blessings, the Chullachaqui took everything back at once and salted their luck besides. Hunters lost their way. Foragers grabbed leaves that crumbled to dust. The jungle forgot their names, and in forgetting, erased their paths. And there are also harrowing stories of women returning from short trips into the woods, pale and speechless, speaking of a small figure with red eyes that stalked them along the path. Men boast of crossing its territory, and later are humbled by headaches that make the sunlight tilt, by fevers with no cause, or by nausea that clings like swallowed stone. Children are its favorite prey. It appears as a playmate who laughs in just the right way, as a brother who should be at home, or as a new friend who already knows all the games. They follow it deeper into the jungle, a little farther, until the laughter thins to nothing. Some of those children are found. They return half-present, speaking in short bursts like wild creatures, their minds shaken by invisible storms that linger for days. Curanderos, shamans of smoke and leaf, are summoned to heal them. Through chants that spiral upward, through bitter teas and the breath of resin on coals, they call the children back. Some return fully, others remain with half a soul in the shadows. There is no trap that can hold the Chullachaqui. Its weakness is not in the body, but in recognition. Because no matter how perfect the disguise, its feet never lie. One human, one animal, and a subtle, treacherous limp that leaves uneven footprints on the ground. And there is one final defense. If you discover the deception, you must confront it. It is said that shouting its true name breaks the spell. To do this, you must shout in its ear, Chullachaqui. And if you invoke the name of God when you shout, it is even more powerful, capable of shattering the illusion and forcing it to retreat, limping back into the jungle. Everything else is not tricks. They are rules for living. Do not follow voices in the forest. Do not walk alone. Do not take more than you can return. Reject the shortcut when you are tired. And above all, do not let fear walk ahead of you. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next Mythical Ground.